This is Tyson with New Heights Roofing, and today is Monday. We're starting this beautiful 4-layer tear-off. There we go. Thought it was 3 when we first came out and checked, but we got this gray shingle here, the red one, and then this black one underneath it all. And then of course the wood shakes. So what we'll be doing on this one, as you can see, it's skip sheeted. We got gaps in the sheeting. And because it's skip sheeted, we're gonna have to go over it with a layer of 7/16 OSB, and we will attach that with little 2 3/8 inch framing nails that are ring shanks, so those will hold nice and tight to this whole thing. Alright, so this house has been leaking for a while. We just tore off all 4 layers, and you can see right as this comes down from the valley here, we got rotten wood, and it goes down all the way. Looks like the worst part is right here. It's probably been going into the roof. So down in there is in the attic. A bunch of stuff fell in there and covered it up, but it's just been causing damage for a long time. As you can see, that's all rotted out. And also got step flashing here. They never reflashed it on any of the layers that they did after the first. And you can see this flashing is like 2 inches wide, just not enough. And it's, got a bunch of holes down here. It's all rusted out. So we're just gonna put our OSB right over that, and we gotta reflash this thing. Alright, so this chimney needs a bit of work. As you can see, it's been leaking for a long time. This board is almost completely rotten out. This is the spot where the shingles were just falling off because all the wood below was just rotting away. And any chimney this wide, this is about 3 to 4 foot wide chimney, it needs to have a cricket behind it to divert the water. As you can see, everything just puddles up here, and this big flashing across the back here is just rusting out. And whoever roofed this thing, there's holes down 3 inches away from the bottom, which means if water just puddles up a little bit, it's going to start getting into the home. So we're going to have to build a cricket on this thing, completely reflash it. All this counter flashing is just barely hanging on for dear life, and they even got shingle back here, which I'm not even sure. It looks like that's kind of acting as counter flashing as well. So we're gonna have to cut all this away, put all new counter flashing and flashing in, and build some supports around this thing so it doesn't fall apart. Alright, this is the other side of the chimney. As you can see, it kind of looks the same. It's definitely been leaking for a long time. It looks like this board just completely warped out, and it's knotted and ugly. Oh, and they didn't even hit stud back here. You can see there's no stud under it. The stud's right here, and the seam is over here. And not great construction, but we're gonna have to replace this board and then sheet over it. And you can kind of see it's just a rotten mess over here. Same story. So the back of this chimney, they actually nailed shingle into the mortar, I guess. They had nails in here, like this one over here. And this is what happens when you let things grow behind your chimney. Look at this. We got centipedes, and there's spiders back here. It's been deteriorating for so long, it's like dirt. So yeah, that's one reason why you want to get all the water off your roof. Alright, this is the chimney up top. We're going to need to install new counter flashing and flashing around it as well. As you can see, the front doesn't even have any flashing here. The sides, and this stuff is the original, I believe. Let's see if this camera can focus. I mean, this thing's been on here since the wood shake. You can see there's nails right next to the side of the chimney. No way that's gonna hold water out. And this, you know, they're just falling off. So definitely needs to be replaced on this one. And let's check the other side out. Same kind of story. Just got the nail holes real close. You know, this stuff's just old and falling out. So, yep, it's time for new flashing. Okay, this is what the finished Cricket looked like, or looks like. We cut out the flashing there that you can kind of see that we went right over right here. Just cut out that back pan, or that metal piece, and just installed our little Cricket here, and it is free floating, so that means it's not connected to the chimney. And also, we're going to be flashing up the wall with step flashing on the roofing side, and then counter flashing from the chimney down, and that'll get rid of all this shingle showing and all the ugliness. So it'll be completely watertight by the time we're done with it.